We've hit midweek. That means it's Winey Wednesday, and today we have Bob Mazza of Mazza Wines and 5 and 20 Spirits and Brewing with us today to talk about all the great things that are happening in your many locations. First, let's talk a little bit about harvest. Dakota was talking about possible frost. Is everything in order on your end?
Yeah, well, there's not too much we can do about it. I was
No.
just looking at my calendar, and it looks like we're in our 6th week of harvest. We started early this year, just before Labor Day, and it looks like we're going to complete the harvest next week. So a little touch of frost is not going to hurt us too badly.
Right.
But you have to remember, once you get frost and the leaves are damaged to the point where they turn brown, they no longer give you a benefit of the grapes getting any riper or improving in quality. So the frost is certainly an indication that we're close to the end.
Yeah. Now, most of the wineries that visit me on Winey Wednesday have really said that, boy, it's been a great season. It's been a great season of weather for them, that their harvests look really great. Are you falling in that line as
Yeah,
well?
I have to agree with that sentiment. Although I was just in Harrisburg and on Monday for a dinner, and a couple of weeks before that in Philadelphia, and you talk to some of our growers down there, and it's a wholly different story there.
Really?
Yeah, just like we've had like a couple of weeks of beautiful weather, very little or no rain.
Yeah.
They've had a couple of weeks of all they've had is rain.
Oh, wow.
So it's been challenging in different growing areas, and that's what you have to remember about Pennsylvania. It's such a diverse wine growing regions.
Right.
Lake Erie all the way to the central part of the state, southwestern part around Pittsburgh, and then you get into the Brandywine region, Chester County, Adams County. Totally different growing conditions.
Well, Pennsylvania is such a big state and such a wide range of climate concerns and and different temperatures and rain amounts. So let's talk about sparkling wines, because South Shore has really become known for your sparklings.
Yes, it has. And in fact, we're promoting it with a sparkling hours, which takes place on Thursday and Friday from 2:30 to 5:30. And what we do is offer basically a little bit of a discount on a glass of sparkling wine. So we are promoting that. I also brought in a new release. It's called Breathe Bubbly. And this is actually a sparkling wine that was produced in the traditional method, where you actually ferment the wine in the bottle. And this particular wine is actually made from Asian pears.
Ooh.
It's something we did on a contract basis for another customer, and we have the opportunity of selling this as well because we produce it for ourselves.
How do you like it?
It's a little bit different. It still has fruit forward, and it's still crispy. I love Asian pears, first of all, so if you like the Asian pears, I think you'll really enjoy this. And this one has actually been on the lees, we call it, or the yeast, before it's clarified for a full 5 years.
Okay.
So that's an extended period of time.
I love the sparklings, and it seemed like the only thing sparkly was champagne for the longest time. And then it seems like there's been quite a call for sparkling wines of various flavors. Do you see that across your businesses as well? People just love the sparklings.
Yeah, I mean, we used to be at the point where we did a couple of artificially carbonated wines, and we did maybe a sparkling champagne, like a Chardonnay or a Riesling, and now we've got like over 7 or 8 different varieties.
Yeah. And it's not seasonal. They kind of want it year round.
No. Bubbly is, it's not just for special occasions.
Right.
You find a lot of other cultures in the world, they use sparkling wine as an aperitif in the afternoon, like we would have a glass of rosé or something like that. They use the bubblies. So that's what we're kind of promoting at South Shore, is that kind of mentality that bubbly is not just for special occasions.
Not just for special
it's for all
occasions.
the time.
Have it, enjoy it all the time. Speaking of enjoy, you can go to the website enjoymazza.com if you'd like more information about all things that the Mazza enterprise is doing. Great things. And of course, LakeErieWineCountry.org if you'd like to check out all of our local wineries. But check out the sparkling hours, because that sounds like a lot of fun. Take your friends, take a date. That'd be a nice evening for sure. Thursdays and Fridays from 2:30 to 5:30.
Yes.
Bob, it's always nice to see you.
Always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Thanks for popping in. Let's check in now